So here the opponent does catch our miner. This is a very, very close match. We have another bomb tower already in hand. How are we still in this, man? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Thank you for joining me, guys. Today we have, no big deal, just the #1 player in the entire world on the channel. It is Morten from SK Gaming. He's #1 using 2.5 miner cycle, man. Dude, this guy is insane. And I forgot, his Wings on the channel, I believe, saying that, like, if there's one player out there that he didn't say fear, he fears nobody. But there's one player out there who puts the most time and energy into getting better at this game. It's Morton. Just out of curiosity, is there like one pro player that you experienced that you're like, wow, that is like a workhorse?
Well, no, Morton. Dude, Morton's my answer. Morton is definitely my answer. And like you see, he has like 1,300,000 Grand Challenge cards won. Like, he's not good by accident. He's good because he put in the work.
You know, he's #1 in the world for a reason. He's also one of the best competitive players. Some say the best competitive players in the game for a reason as well. He also has a YouTube channel. I'll link all his information along with his player stats and profile things to statsroyale.com in the show notes below. 1.3 million challenge cards won. Geez, I'm like 1/7, 1/6 that number. Just an incredible player all around, whether it be ladder or whether it be inside competitive, inside CRL. So I have some amazing replays for you guys to kind of watch together with me in today's video. Starting with this one against Skilz, and I laugh because, man, I saw on Reddit, they memed Skilz because Skilz, first of all, great guy, great player, been around the scene since really day one, former CRL pro as well. Well, he is playing pretty much the least skillful deck in the game, or it's certainly in the conversation. It's Elixir Golem Battle Healer, although, you know what they say, you put a really low skill deck in the hands of a very high skilled player, and it's still gonna be, you know, it's gonna be not a fun thing to go against in the arena. And that's exactly gonna be the case here for Morton, but with 2.5 miner cycle, it's also 2.5 bomb tower cycle, right? So we can get a lot of value out of our bomb towers here. You guys, there's going to be a lot of kind of little nuances, little habits that Morton has that you're going to be able to tease out from watching these replays that I've selected in this video on Morton's push to #1 in the world. In that situation right there, we force a magic archer, out of the opponent, out of the opponent's hand, and to get the wall breakers to connect to that barbarian hut. So nice job on the defensive end, applying a little bit of defense through offense there, getting that building, in that case, the barbarian hut out of Skilz' hand. Now Skilz going to defend with an E-Dragon here. That's going to give us a nice activation opportunity. You can see Morton already has the knight selected in his hand. I love doing live matches. I think the hype is better for live match videos. However, it's nice when you can actually see which cards the opponent has in their hand, or excuse me, the player has in their hand, and which cards they have selected. It kind of gives you a little vision into what's going on through their mind right now. You can see he had the bats. He's going to apply some dual lane pressure again. He has bats and wall breakers one lane. He has that knight surviving from that king tower activation and the spirit goblins in the opposite lane. And now getting a little bit of chip damage against the tower and a little bit against that barbarian hut as well as we go into double elixir time. So here we go. Those last, it looks like 4 barbarians going to come down. And look at that well-timed log hitting all 4 of those barbarians. And now again, applying some opposite lane pressure. We see that Elixir Golem and the Battle Healer in the back, along with the Magic Archer. Morton knows, well, this is going to be a challenge to defend. No matter how good of a player you are, this is going to be a challenge. So we actually log that Magic Archer into the opposite lane. Notice that log there? OP play. Then we go with the bomb tower. We go with the knight at the bridge. We have spirit goblins in the back. We have that knight, or bats as well, still kind of alive. Now we have that miner in hand. We decide to go opposite lane pressure right now immediately, and we place those spirit goblins to pull that battle healer away at the same time. Very, very well played. Meanwhile, we take down that left tower. How did he defend that push? I mean, I'd have to go back and watch, man. That was really just great defense, great kind of patience shown there against a really great player playing a very challenging deck. So what a way to start the video. Let's go ahead and say hi to my friend from Syria, Osama. Osama, if you're watching, I love you, bro. What's up, man? How you doing? Osama is actually a part of the AMG Cup Stage 1. You can see his clan name, AMG Cup Stage 1. If you're an English speaker and you want to check out the AMG Cup, AMG is the company, the talent agency that me and my co-founder Powerbang, we started about a year and a half ago now. So we've been around for a long time, and now we're just getting into recently community events. So we have this AMG Cup as a $2,000 tournament that we're hosting the best ladder players versus the best competitive players in the world. So that's a lot of fun too. We always have kind of play-in stages on any of our tournaments for just, normal, average, everyday Joes such as myself or one of you guys watching to join in those tournaments as well. And we have plenty of big tournament ideas coming for Clash Royale and for really every other major mobile title, including PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, Brawl Stars, and Clash of Clans. So follow us on AMG Influence. I'll have that Twitter account linked in the show notes below if you guys want to be a part of any of these events. Anyway, sorry, that was a long kind of explanation, but I saw the AMG Cup Stage 1 name on Osama's clan. I figured it would be worth a mention. That's actually where I spend the majority of my time outside of YouTube right now, is just working, on our company and stuff like that. So here we go, guys. Early on, we're watching again from Morton's point of view, bottom of your screen. Damage is pretty even after that Hunter hit on that right side tower for Osama. We're going to go in. Osama, of course, one of the best, if not the best. I think of guys like Trigger and Osama right now in terms of the best 3 Musketeer players out there on ladder. There's a few others as well, so apologies if I didn't name all of them, but definitely Osama, what I'm trying to say, one of the best 3 Musketeer players. This is the deck that he prefers right now. So Morton, pretty good on the defensive end. We're going into double elixir time, and we don't have a big spell in this deck. So let's see how we deal with 3 Musketeer pushes, right? I mean, on paper, to me, it seems like Osama might have a matchup advantage in this one, but something tells me that given the fast cycle, the bomb tower, and the responses, and the ability to put pressure in our deck, is actually pretty close to an even matchup. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments below. So we start out with a zap in the 2 Musketeer lane, and then we set up with a bomb tower right away. These are going to be some incredible defensive sequences for you guys to pay attention to. We go bats in the back, and look at that. We wait for the bar barrel to come down. We play a knight in the right-hand side. Meanwhile, those bats and the spirit goblins, finish off all of those royal hogs, and then the miner assassinates that very last musketeer in the left-hand lane. So able somehow to come away there with still the damage advantage in the. Actually, I take that back. I didn't even notice the 1422 on our right tower. So Osama has the damage advantage, and now he's going to start kind of piling up these 2 musketeers on the right-hand side. We go opposite lane. We go in with a miner. We go in with a knight as well, forcing a lot of elixir out of the hand of Osama, so we can't go ahead and drop those royal hogs in front of those 2 musketeers or split them. Let's see what he does here. Again, he has 3 musketeers selected. We split those wall breakers, cutting that dark prince into the opposite lane. And again, Hunter is down, preventing that wall breaker from connecting. So we just can't get damage here with 90 seconds remaining inside this contest. We go ahead and log at our weak side tower. We go in with spirit goblins as well. It looks like a heal spirit comes down for Osama, but a few spirit goblins connect on that right tower. 1646 on his weak side tower, 1422 on ours. Here's another defense. So log comes down. We have another bomb tower already in hand. We play that high right on top of those musketeers. We pull those piggies right back there despite the heal spirit. It looks like only 1 or 2 hits. I think just 1 hit on that right tower. Fireball comes down for Osama. How are we still in this, man? This is some crazy stuff. 13-19 now. I know I would have lost a million years ago on this matchup. So without delay, we go with the bats and the wall breaker there in the pocket. We get that zap down against that hunter. And now we have log at the ready there to take that shield away from the Dark Prince. Bats again at the bridge at the ready there for Morton. And again we go in. Fireball again comes down from Osama. We're in triple elixir time against a very heavy deck. 23 seconds remaining. Well, here comes the Royal Hogs again. Bar Barrel was ready for Osama. A log comes down, clipping that Spear Goblin as well, getting more damage. Actually, no more damage on that log, but the tower is down to 419. Zap comes down, and we're going to win off of a draw here. With 5 seconds remaining, we have a high bomb tower. 3, 2, 1. That's GG's, even despite the fireball. Man. What a match! Oh, word, dude. That was insane. Let's go and show you guys. I wanted to show you the mirror matchup. I don't think the opponent is playing knight in their deck. Maybe they are. Maybe it is exactly a mirror matchup, but you're going to see some tendencies in this match that you guys are going to be able to emulate when you take this deck into the arena. This is a great deck to play. If you just want to get a little bit better at cycling, a little bit better at the game, you'll get better. If you play 100 matches with this deck, I guarantee you'll be a better player for it.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Just takes that discipline to get through the fact that, hey, you're probably going to lose a little bit early on with a deck like this, right? Probably going to take some L's. Look at that. Opposite lane with the miner and the wall breakers. Little small thing, but it's something that I noticed that Morton does early on, especially when he's trying to ascertain exactly what deck he's going against, and it is exactly the mirror matchup here. So a perfect matchup to kind of compare the habits and the playstyle of Morton versus the opponent. So here we go. We have a surviving knight on the defensive end. No bomb tower and cycle for the opponent. We go with those spirit goblins. Go those spirit goblins high, thinking that the opponent might have dropped something. Maybe spirit goblins of their own. Maybe a knight a little bit off to the side. Didn't really work out for us, but we have bats selected. We go in with the miner and the bats there at putting pressure at the bridge. Here comes the wall breakers. We have log for that. Log was at the ready, also getting a little bit of chip damage onto that left tower. Miner able to get a decent amount of chip damage onto the right tower, 2685 here with 43 seconds remaining in single elixir time. So now we split. So, you know, we see splitting wall breakers early on as the first play in matches. Morton's happy to do that, even if there's kind of a weird sequence in the middle of the match where he's going to leak elixir. But if we know they have, you know, small spells in hand, in this case, log, zap, whatever, split those wall breakers. There's no reason to play them in one lane, allowing the opponent to easily counter them with just a small spell. So here the opponent does catch our miner. This is a very, very close match. You can see the opponent here actually really knows what they're doing with this deck as well. So they have wall breakers selected. They split the wall breakers, one behind the knight, one behind the miner. We have the bomb tower to respond to everything. Notice how we don't over defend there. We delay a second, we drop those spirit goblins, and now a knight of our own in that right tower. And here it comes again is the bomb tower, excuse me, and we play those bats. So now the bats are down, forcing a zap out of the opponent, and because of that minor chip damage, we're able to again reclaim the damage advantage in this matchup. Now we have that wall breaker, or excuse me, the miner on the left-hand tower, and we go with the knight against the knight. Log comes down, weak side tower. Now the opponent has a damage advantage. We have log again at the ready for those wall breakers. Miner again not getting to the tower there, caught again with that knight by the opponent. Log comes down by the opponent. We're playing opposite sides here, so neither player really getting a lot of chip damage from their logs. So again, we have miner in hand. This time we go with the knight first, trying to kind of just block or anticipate, I should say, the wall breaker miner push coming in from the opponent. We didn't catch it, but we do connect with one wall breaker. The opponent did not catching or not able to respond to our wall breaker in the right-hand lane. We're already in overtime. We play bats here at the bridge, and again, bats from the opponent. Zap comes down from Morton, playing both lanes here, paying attention very, very adeptly to both of the lanes. We go in with a log. How is he able to play such good offense and defense at the same time? We were playing offense in 2 lanes, combining spells in 2 lanes, all while defending. And that time we catch that miner, we zap, tower goes down. Whew, man, that was a marathon of a match. Let's watch against Mega Knight. Let's see how he does against a Mega Knight Goblin Cage deck, I believe. We're going to be watching from the point of view again from the opponent here. See what it's like to face Morton. I'd probably just pretend my device ran out of batteries. I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, whoops. Seems to be my break time.
So log comes down from the opponent, from Morton, excuse me. So starting out with just cycling logs, and we go with the bomb tower against the Royal Hogs. Bomb tower it fell way out of meta, way out of vogue, except for fast minor cycle decks. That's all we really see. The only decks using bomb tower after dominating for so long. We're seeing other decks kind of move away. Some decks using Goblin Cage, such as the one that we're facing here. Inferno Tower coming back into play a little bit as well. So here we go again, Magic Archer putting in some work for the opponent. Morton has Knight selected, also has that log in hand. So it looks like he's happy to just go ahead and log that Magic Archer and take one shot to his left tower, our right, from our perspective. Hill Spirit comes down, and a Goblin Cage kind of reloaded by the opponent. Still have time to catch our miner. Zap comes down as well. So just cycling here is Morton. Really can't go in with the wall breakers here. Does have them selected. So we cycled the Spirit Goblins way in the back. Another move that Morton does a lot when he doesn't know exactly what, or doesn't have an obvious play, I should say. I figure Morton always knows exactly what to do. So just as that Goblin Cage expires, we go in opposite lane, forcing a response out of the opponent. In that case, it's the E-Wiz. Here comes the Magic Archer. The angle is just correct to avoid most of the shots, actually all of the shots. Yeah, we don't take any damage from that Magic Archer. However, the opponent does have the damage advantage, albeit a slight one, with only 15 seconds or so remaining here, guys, in single elixir. So here we go. Again, Spirit Goblins at the bridge, applying a little bit of pressure. They're going to run right into those Royal Hogs. Bats are going to finish them off in the left-hand lane. And now in the right-hand lane, we attack with the Miner. Bandit does not catch him. Actually, it does catch him that time. My bad. That Bandit dashed to be right in front of that Miner. 2881 now. So again, the opponent still clinging on to a very slight damage advantage. Not anymore. They go with the Magic Archer, not able. Oh, they do connect with one shot there. So a big push incoming. We're ready there with the Bomb Tower and the Knight. Knight's going to go ahead and chop away at those piggies, and then the Bomb Tower is going to finish off, take the final blow against that that Magic Archer. So again here, staying in this match with 30 seconds left. Spirit Goblin's down. It's going to suck up all of that E-Wiz damage or mitigate it away from that Crown Tower. And here we go again. Magic Archer reloaded by the opponent. We go with a log, try to push that Magic Archer away a little bit. This time, Bomb Tower played nice and low, pull all those piggies in, doing nice work on the defensive end. Here we go, opposite side. That's a very low Goblin Cage, but it still will pull those wall breakers. We went over that in the Juicy J kind of correct placement video. So here we go again, guys. Protecting the Spirit Goblins, doing a nice job of doing so. Nice log value as well. And again, able to pull everything to the center there. Go with an emergency defensive Miner. And look at that Miner there. Just really impressed with that Miner, guys. I mean, he almost pre-played that, a little bit angled away from the tower, knowing that, you know, he just needed more oomph on the defensive end. And again, that low Goblin Cage preventing us from connecting with the wall breakers. This is a little bit more of a challenging matchup in my eyes. Here we go. It's going to be a Mega Knight in the back from the opponent. The Mega Knight says, the opponent says, you know what? This has not been working. Let's try to build a Mega Knight beatdown push. Here comes Morton with the bats at the ready, at the bridge, getting a lot of bat value because the opponent does not have that zap. They're forced to use that Magic Archer in that scenario. And again here, Bat's going to do so much DPS, like finishing off the Mega Knight, then living on to finish off that Bandit. Now here again, we go in with that Miner. Mega Knight's going to push that Miner away, temporarily lock onto the right side tower, and just like that, we have the damage advantage, plus the log. Now he's splitting Royal Hogs in the back, man. He's trying everything at this point. Can't break through Morton's defense. We take one more hit from that Magic Archer onto the tower. This match is crazy, guys. We go with the Miner to pull that Mega Knight back, allow those bats to do even more damage. Now Spirit Goblin's in the center. Log comes down. We try to assassinate. The 30 seconds remaining kind of blocked my view at exactly what happened there, but only 22 seconds remaining. We're still cycling. We're still attacking in the opposite lane. Miner and bats on the tower, Bomb Tower, and Spirit Goblins on defense. A log comes down. We exchange another log on our end. 10 seconds remaining here. Here we go again. Knight is at the ready. Again, no connection with the Magic Archer. No connection with the Royal Hogs. Good game comes down. 1 second remaining. 1008 damage. We win off the draw, off the damage advantage. Morton is he's next level, man. He's like a Grand Master of chess to Clash Royale. He's the Grand Master of Clash Royale, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Hey, show Morton some support. Follow his YouTube channel. He has English-speaking content out there for you guys as well. Check out AMG's Twitter if you guys want to as well. I'm also running some tournaments on Geyser all week, guys, some cash tournaments. So go ahead and download Geyser. Use my link in the description below. It helps me out if you care to do so. So all that stuff. Anything else I have to mention to you guys? Jeez, I feel like this has been like one whole big ad about stuff in today's video. I apologize, but either way, check out Morton's player stats and information. Thanks to statsroyale.com, and a shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner as well, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and as always, take care, guys.